Now, first of all, today we will do how to find the auxiliary fraction for fractions for fraction in which denominator ends in a 1. Ends in a 1. Step number 1, reduce both numerator and denominator by 1. Number 1. Step number 2, and divide both top and bottom by 10. For example, find the auxiliary fraction of 7 by 31. Find auxiliary fraction for 7 by 31. So what was the step number 1? Step number 1 में उन्होंने कहा भी न्यूमिनेटर और डिनोमिनेटर को 1 से reduce कर देंगे. That is 7 minus 1 and 31 minus 1. So we have here is 6 and here we have 30. स्टेप नंबर 2 में उन्होंने कहा कि जो टॉप एंड बॉटम में जो न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर है उन दोनों को हम डिवाइड कर देंगे 10 के साथ. ठीक है, 6 by 10 upon 30 by 10. So 6 by 10 is 0.6 and 30 by 10 is 3. So this is your answer. So अगर if you don't want to do like this, you can just write इसको step number 2 को आप कैसे लिख सकते हैं? You can write 6 by 10 into 1 by 3, so that comes out to be 0.6. So either you can divide or you can directly do this. Now we will use this auxiliary fraction to find the recurring decimal for the fractions whose denominator ends with 1. So next topic is to use this auxiliary fraction to find the recurring decimal for fractions whose denominator ends with, right? So what is the basic methodology that we will adopt to use this to find the auxiliary to find the recurring decimals? So what's the solution? In this method, before dividing at each step, we take the last figure of the number being taken from 9. So what are the steps? Step number 1, write down the auxiliary fraction. Number 2, divide the bottom of the auxiliary. Bottom means here denominator of the auxiliary fraction into the top, into the numerator, into the top here is numerator, into the numerator, and put down the result. And put down the result, right? Comma, prefixing any remainder. इसका मतलब जो भी रिमाइंडर आता है वो आप नीचे लिखते जाएंगे, ठीक है जी. नंबर 3, take the last figure. Take the last figure of the last number pair from 9 and divide again. And divide again. Right? So this is the methodology that we will adopt. First of all, we will write the AF and we will divide the numerator with the denominator, and then जो भी हमारा quotient आता जाएगा उसको हमने 9 में से minus करते जाएंगे. Now let's do the example. For example, find the recurring decimal for 19 by 31 by using AF. Solution. The AF is, the auxiliary fraction is, अभी आपको बताया कैसे निकालना था. एक माइनस करेंगे 19 में से, that will be 18, ठीक है जी. एंड देन 31 है, 31 में से एक माइनस किया 30, और हमने इसको अब 10 से डिवाइड किया. So this is 18 by 10 upon 30 by 10. This is 1.8 by. So this is auxiliary fraction, right? So step 1, we begin by dividing 3 into 18, right? So this gives 0.6. From now on, we take each answer figure. देखो जो हमारा यहाँ आ रहा है ना वो हमारा आंसर फिगर है, ठीक है. ईच आंसर फिगर बट नॉट, ब्रैकेट में लिखेंगे, बट नॉट ऑफ द स्मॉल रिमाइंडर फिगर्स. जो रिमाइंडर्स आ रहे हैं बेटा उनको हमने नहीं यूज करना माइनस के लिए. हमने जो ऊपर क्वोशिएंट में फाइनल आंसर जो आ रहा है सिर्फ उसको ही यूज करना है. फ्रॉम 9 बिफोर डिवाइडिंग, ठीक है जी. सो स्टेप नंबर 2 को ही कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं. सो वी टेक 6 from 9 to get 3, and 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1 remainder. We have got 3 and it is divisible by 3. 3 is divisible by 3. 3 divides 1, remainder 0. So what you have got, it implies, इसके बाद आप कॉलन डालेंगे कि जो आपकी कैलकुलेशन हुई 0.61. Next step. Now take this one from 9 to get 8, and 8 divided by 3 is equal to 2, remainder 2. So therefore what we have 0.612, and here is 2. Next step is, now take that. अब 22 में से इसको नहीं देखना, ये इस फिगर को फिर हमने 9 में से माइनस करना है. Take the last 2 in 22 from 9 to get 27, and 27 divided by 3 is 3 9s are 27, remainder 0. So the figure is 0.6122, and 9 here is remainder 0. right? Now take next step hai, you may write next step. So take 9 from 9 to get 0, and 0 divided by 3 is equal to 0, remainder 0. So you have 0.6122, and here is 2, 2 here is, and here is 9, right? Now take 0 from 9 to get 9, and 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. 3 remainder 0, and so on. Okay, ji? So by continuing, what we get? Final answer of 19 by 31. I am writing 0.612920322580645. So this is the complete belt of recurring decimal. That's all.